Hi, I'm Nancy Gould Chuda, and welcome to LuxEco Living. I am so excited today because Laura Turner Seydel is here for a visit. And if you don't know Laura and her work, you must know that she's one of the most dedicated environmental activists I know. For years, she has been fighting the battle of getting rid of pesticides in our foods, of educating parents worldwide about what they can do to eliminate the risks. And Laura is so amazing. She and her husband Rutherford built a green home in Atlanta, Georgia. It's called Eco Manor. But while she was here, I got a chance to show her some of the things that I'm doing at the green home under the H, such as topsy-turvy tomatoes. And I can't wait to show you how you can grow these tomatoes in your home, on your garden, any place that makes it convenient for you to do it. So we have a lot to do today on LuxEco Living. Stay with us. Laura Turner Seydel next.
You know, the chronic childhood diseases are up across the board. That was really my aha moment, hearing Dr. Phil Landrigan speak at your event, that 1 in 4 children are struggling with obesity. Diabetes is rampant. 1 in 60 boys are autistic. Childhood cancer rates have been up every year for the past 30 years. 1 in 10 children are asthmatic. And they're picking this up from the moment of inception. You know, as Ken Cook showed in his 10 Americans. And these 10 Americans were tested, their blood showed that they had 300 known carcinogens, hormone disruptors, chemicals that can cause birth defects and learning disabilities and delays. And these Americans didn't get it through the water that they drank, or the air that they breathed, or the food that they ate, or the personal care products that they used. Because they weren't even born. They were in their mother's womb.
How do we, living in this world, how do we download it? And when we do download it, where does it go? Is it going through the breast to the next generation?
Well, it's absorbed through, you know, you breathing it in your home and poor outdoor air quality, polluted outdoor air quality. You're consuming it in your water and in your foods. There are tremendous amounts of pesticides, still harmful pesticides on our foods. That's why it's so important to buy organic when you can, and there's certain fruits and vegetables that require more chemicals than others.
So you want to stay away from those.
The dirty dozen.
The dirty dozen.
But on the Environmental Working Group website, ewg.org, but it's like all your kids' favorite foods: apples, peaches, strawberries, grapes, blueberries, lettuces, kale and collard, spinach, potatoes, celery, and red bell peppers. Kids aren't so wild about that, and you know, so if you can balance things out and come up with a budget and, you know, really provide your family with healthy food, that's one way to avoid a tremendous amount of egregious chemicals. Plus the personal care products, you know, that you're bathing your kids in.
Especially the sulfate laurate and those kinds of chemicals, which are so unnecessary if you think about it. Things that cause bubbles and, you know.
Sodium lauryl sulfate, and then there's contaminants like formaldehyde. They did a toxic tub test. And EWG did a toxic tub test, and they went and pulled 100 products off the shelf. And about 80% of them had high levels of chemicals, contaminants, which by law are not required to be reported.